Okay, I am doing a little project here in the garage. Perfect November day task. And I am installing the Flatland Racing Radiator Guards on my new 2025 DRZ4S. So pretty straightforward until you get to the point where you're actually mounting the guards to the same holes that the radiators are mounted. So they give you some longer bolts to go through the guard material into where the radiator slots are. And I'm just gonna mention that you probably want to get on the end of your driver a little universal joint, because you're going through these passage over here and then you're lining up to the bolt, if you can see, which is, yeah, my camera's gonna pick up on that. And you can see there's a little bit of an angle there. So, and you kind of want to hand tighten this without the driver, so you know that you're not cross threading the bolts into the frame. And same with this one down here. This one's a little straighter, but still, you know, when you first kind of getting in here, it's a little crooked. So you probably want to get a little universal for your 10mm socket. Button head screws right there, put a little Loctite on them. And pretty much the same thing on the other side. We've got that lit up right there. Also, when I took the side panels off and the tank cover just to get it out of the way, I just kept it all in one piece. So it was much easier to just pop the gas cap off, pull that up, rather than separate everything and remove it in 3 pieces. All right, let's go forward. Okay, so we put the tank top back on and the side panels in one piece. There are 2 bolts that you don't use. The side bolt on the side and the bottom bolt. We're gonna use provided bolts. So the long one goes up here and the shorter one goes down at the bottom here. You can see them in my hand. They come with washers and they're part of the kit. And that's gonna go, that long one goes through the metal plate underneath there that supports the back end of the guard. So we're gonna go do the same thing on the other side. So there's a little bit of a bend to get this down. You can see it kind of just gets tucked in. Everything moves freely. Nothing's hitting on the fender back there. Pretty close, but not touching. You can see where the horn is. 12 holes down, you count, and you put it off to the side. I kind of did it off center, lining up with the guard. I probably could have had it straight up and down. So if you're doing that and you are OCD, you can make yours straight up and down. So that was pretty easy. Now to get over to this side, you can see how, you know, it's kind of bowed a little bit. We'll just bring that down and get it where it belongs. So we'll do that right now. See that. Okay, we're all done. Everything's buttoned up. All the bolts are tight. Put a little Loctite on the couple bolts that are metal to metal. And, you know, like the 2 button head screws that are right here on this mounting plate. And tighten those up when we get them all aligned. When you tighten this bottom bolt down here, you kind of wrap the plastic around this part of the radiator guard. So it kind of wants to stick out a little bit until you button that up. So there's a long bolt here provided with the kit and a little bit shorter bolt down here provided with the kit that allows you to get everything lined up and buttoned up.